I started my career as a photojournalist, and I felt very much that my responsibility was to the people I photographed rather than to the editors who paid me. Now, that did cause a problem between me and the editors because I didn't like the way in which they used my pictures. I said, "You're not telling the truth. You're distorting what was there. And I'm the one who was there. I'm the one who saw what was there. So you should accept my truth and not your truth." That led to me developing another idea, which was to look at the whole world of food. Because what I had discovered was that some of the larger corporations were, in a sense, selling obesity in the Western world and starvation in the developed world. And when I realized that it was absolutely the same companies, corporations, I thought, this is just it's unacceptable. You can't live a life knowing these things and not actually telling the story. That fed into the mainstream of my problems, which is that I really, really have always emotionally despised bullies. And I don't care whether they're in uniforms or whether they have a pen in their hand or whether they're bureaucrats, they're all the same to me. They're bullies. They steal people's dignity, destroy people's souls, and use them as basically now wage slaves. Experiences that you've had will color anything that comes your way. And what you will do if you're really an honest human being is you'll say, I am going to try and make this, I'm going to try and make this align as closely as possible to what I think probably is the truth, rather than saying, no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed the line, which is the line of the editor or the political party or whatever. The difference is this, and I think this is one of the reasons why people relate to the film, is that when you feed a line, a political line, basically it's not a dialogue, it's a monologue. You're not creating questions, you're telling people what to think. If you look at the film carefully, you see that there are contradictions within it. Think about the discussion about whether people should be plowing or not plowing, or whether they should be growing cattle or not growing cattle, and if so, should they be growing in large amounts or small amounts, et cetera, et cetera. And I think you see both sides of those discussions, so that at the end, if people want to say, well, what did the director really believe? The director really believes that people are confused.